was one I used to look at all the time on Reddit. Character tier lists are really popular in the Smash community and often result in a lot of discussions and debates. I'm hoping this video gets people talking about Mario Kart Wii vehicles as well.
I was bored, so I made a tier list of almost every Rubik available on the market, well, the modern ones anyway. This tier list includes cubes in which I have used or have had experience with before. I'll only be including somewhat popular cubes or modernish cubes, no Diane Zanchis or anything like that. Alright, let's get into it. For my S tier, I have the GTS 3M and the GAN X. Both puzzles have amazing performance and great customizability. I currently main the GTS 3M on the 8th dual adjustment system setting, which makes it super controllable. I have had some testing time with the GAN X thanks to some friends, and from trying different people's setups, the GAN X can be set up to be super fast or super controllable, the latter I prefer. The pro with the X is that the puzzle is one of the quietest 3x3s on the market. The feeling of both the cubes are great and I can highly recommend both. For A tier, I have put the MF3RS2M, the Moyu GTS 2M, the GAN 356 Air SM, the Volk 3M, and the Volk 3 Power M. Huh? Ari, why'd you put the MF3RS2M on here and not the 3M? Well, I have a little bit of a bias. I mained the MF3RS2M for months on end, and great results can be achieved on what is an $8 base puzzle excluding magnets. I feel that the MF3RS3 didn't really live up to my expectations and was quite sluggish, and I just don't like the feel. The Volk 3M, which I sold a while ago, is a solid cube which performs well, but from memory didn't have the flex I was looking for in a main. The Volk 3 Power performs well with some more flex, however the stock magnets are a bit too weak. The Moyu GTS 2M is a fast but solid cube, however I wish the magnets were stronger as well. The SM feels absolutely wonderful, but due to how quickly the cube eats up lube and the amount of upkeep it requires to make the SM usable is a nuisance, which makes it not my main. The magnets in the SM could also be a bit stronger. In B tier, I have the Yushin Little Magic M, the GAN 354M, the Kylan V2M, the Diane Tenyin M, the MF3RS3M, and the Gorguan Yueisha Pro. The Yushin Little Magic M, the Kylan V2M, and the Diane Tenyin M are in this category for pretty much the same reason. They're just too fast. Even after lubing heavily, the cubes quickly eat through the lube and become uncontrollable. The Tenyin's magnets are too weak for my preferences, which it goes the same for the Kylan V2M and the Yushin Little Magic M I own from AliExpress. The GAN 354M performs well, but is 2mm too small. The MF3RS3M feels sluggish and I don't like the feeling. The magnets are a bit too weak. And the Guoguan Yueisha Pro pops and has the occasional corner twist. These cubes are okay, but for my preferences just don't hit the mark. In C tier, I have the YJ MGC. It performs kind of okay-ish, has an interesting mechanism, but doesn't have comparable corner cutting, at least in comparison to the B tier, let alone in comparison to A or S tier. The cube feels kind of sluggish, and it's slightly smaller than 56mm, it's like 55.5 from memory, and I just don't like how it's sized. My fingernails tend to catch in between the pieces of this puzzle as well. In D tier, there is the YJ MGC V2 and the 356R from GAN. The MGC V2 has pops and corner twists, and has really random catches. I've tried my friends out, and it just catches randomly. The 356R feels really nice, but it's super unstable and wobbly, so it's just not viable. Maybe strong magnets would be able to help this puzzle out. I have weak magnets in mind, but it's still really wobbly and flexes way too much. In E tier, I have the YJ Guanlong and all the other $3 cubes, which I've been too lazy to put into the actual tier chart. They're all kind of okay-ish for the price, but in no way are a B tier. Finally, F tier, the Rubik's brand. I lost my Rubik's brand years ago and couldn't care less. Thanks for watching. If you want to make your own tier list, you can use the template I've created, which is linked in the description. where you can edit your own 3x3 tier list, with pictures and everything included. Just copy and paste the cube and its name into the square you want it in. Easy peasy. If you enjoyed this video, why? If you really enjoyed this video, leave a like and maybe contemplate the act of subscribing to my internet channel on the website of YouTube. Okay, thanks, bye.